hopefully it will be fine. Alright, so I'm just gonna shuffle a few things and then we'll just make a start. And then whoever wants to join later can just join later as we're going, because this is a pretty spontaneous live reading anyway, so it's all good. Alright, so group number 1, that one, group number 2, that one, and group number 3. Maybe, I guess Daisy was on top there. Cool. And then I'll get Crystal Grid Oracle as well. Emotions. Alright, so I'll probably just gonna make a start because I don't have too much time today, so we'll just make a start about the topic that you all voted for, basically. Hi to everyone who's joined. And yeah, so today we're gonna cover your late birthday wishes coming true. So this was the most highly voted topic out of the 3. But yeah, that just kind of came to me last week when I went to the Switch shop and I bought a few things. And at the register, they had this little like bowl thing with little things to pick out from. And each thing you pick out from is like a piece of paper, and then you read it, and it's basically like just whatever it is. But basically, this one that I picked out said, "Your late birthday wishes are coming through." True. I said it in a word right there. So yeah, that's kind of like where I got the inspiration from. And I thought, hey, this is a message for the collective, so that's what we're gonna do. All right. So for group number 1s, you will be this Chrysanthemum card. And you will also be the green kyanite crystal. So that's group number 1. Group number 2s, you will be the Morning Glory card. And the Smoky Quartz crystal. And group number... Did I say group number 3 there? So that was group number 2. Oh dear. Alright, so group number 3 is you'll be Daisy. That's group number 3, and your crystal is a Desert Rose. So that is a desert rose. So you can pick the combination you're most drawn to. You can pick by the crystal on its own, or you can pick by the card on its own. It's up to you how you want to choose. You can also watch the whole reading if you feel like, especially if you're watching this live, obviously you're stuck with me, unfortunately. But yeah, and before we start, as always, guys, just take what resonates, leave the rest. Of course, this is, a YouTube video, and not everything you come across on the internet is going to resonate with everybody. And that's totally okay. That's totally normal. So just leave it for somebody that it will resonate with, and take what actually resonates. And don't push things to actually resonate with you as well. If, you know, sometimes, because I've had it in the past as well, where I'm just like watching a reading and then I'm like, huh, could this be my situation or not? And if it feels like this doubt inside of you, then it's just not probably not for you, the information. So yeah, let's start. All right, group number ones. So your late birthday wishes, whoever chose the green kinetic and the chrysanthemum card, this is your pile. So your words here are longevity and endurance. It feels like it's been a long time coming here for this particular wish that you kind of wished upon. Wish that you wished upon. And it feels like this is not the first year you wished for this thing, or at least like it's not like a birthday wish that you made. It's something that you wanted for a very long time. It just hasn't come through yet. But let's see if this is your pile first, because they're already bombarding me with like the whole wish thing. Let's see. They're basically putting a crown on somebody's head in my mind's eye right now. And it feels like this crown is glowing energetically, and it's this like beautiful golden light around it. Even though the crown is golden itself, it's like glowing. They're saying corona, which means obviously crown in Spanish. Also, it's a beer. Maybe somebody's drinking a corona now. It could be that. It is a Saturday after all that I'm filming this, but obviously this will be uploaded as an ordinary video later. So it will be a timeless reading. Lots of L names are coming through, so like Laura, Loretta, Lila, Layla, Lillian. So could have an L name or initial as well. Very strange. Now somebody said in my head, save me. See, as a psychic, it's really interesting sometimes, like the messages that come through, because obviously, like, I don't know everybody's individual situations, so it could mean something to somebody, but we're looking at if it's your pile. Overall, your energy is very golden, and I do feel like this shift in timeline happening as we speak energetically for you. And it's a very interesting step. It's like, it's not, like, it doesn't feel like you're coming from like 1 to 2, and then from 2 to 3, and then from 3 to 4, etc. But you're coming from like, I don't know, from 3 to 10. And so it's like you're being massively uplifted at the moment energetically, and you might be feeling this shift. Very cryptic. Very cryptic so far, but let's see what your oracle card is as well. So we do have beginnings with lava stone, and it's number 46, so it could be in your 40s or 46 to be precise. No worries if you're not. This is just for those who will resonate with it. You could also be life path number 10. You could be life path number 1. You could be born on the 1st, 4th, 6th, or 10th of any month, as well as in January, April, June, or October. Now, with the beginnings, it kind of makes sense with the energetic symbolism I've seen, because a lot of the psychic messages that do come through in general are more symbolic. They're more, for us to interpret as readers, which is obviously it doesn't make our lives any easier, but it is what it is. And that's what it felt like. It felt like something's shifting energetically, bringing in space for a new beginning. Lava stone could be beneficial for you at this moment in time, especially if you respond well to essential oils. Lava stone is great for actually keeping essential oils in for like a very long period of time. Like, for example, I have this bracelet that's a lava stone bracelet, and if you put like a little bit of essential oils or like perfume, whatever it may be, it really, really keeps it for a long time. Again, this like praying, wishing for something for a long time. Longevity. Very symbolic. You could be my writers, my poets as well. You're definitely really in tune with your subconscious. And exactly, like with the number 10 here, I say exactly as if like you guys heard what. With the number 10 here, it really feels like you're being elevated to your highest timeline almost. So that is definitely to do with your wish. They don't want me to focus too much on like whether it's your pile or not. They just want me to move on to the actual wish part now. So let's get you some tea leaf cards. See what I mean about like the taking a long time, because even the tea leaf cards are taking their sweet time here. So it's been a long time coming for sure. With the quill here is get back to the basics. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a childhood dream that you had always had as well. Okay, that one. So we got pale. I've never had this before. So time to get out of a situation. So movement, movement, movement. Yeah, it's definitely to do with movement, some sort of new beginning. It's like you're remembering who you are or who you were or getting back to your old self. That's the energy as well. And we have peacock with beware of great pride. And we have sun with happiness and well-being. Let's get two more. We've got Vo with you're highly thought of. And one more. Perfect. So we've got staff with you'll be taken care of in difficult times. So of course, because this is your late birthday wish, of course it's gonna make you happy, and it is to do with your overall happiness. We do have two-faced friend underneath the deck there with cat. I feel like this is for only some of you, not all of you. Only take what resonates as always. But some of you could be moving on from an actual person. I don't feel like this is romantic, by the way. But I feel like there's a person in your energy that has really, that is really in their ego. Like they haven't done the healing work. They might project onto you a lot. They might have you on a pedestal, I'm hearing, with the you're highly thought of, and it's like to an unhealthy extent, to the point where when you do something that's like not perfect, this person might project onto you as well. Very confusing. It's a very confusing energy for, like, for this situation overall, for group number one. They're saying you will receive a sign that it's time as well. Like this sign could actually be in the form of a peacock, or like for example, you know, um, you seeing like an imagery of a peacock somewhere, like on a postcard, like in the street, whatever it may be, in the shop. But overall, you're being pushed towards a new beginning. And this new beginning might contain somebody walking out of your life as well. Let's see what the tarot has to say, because there's only so far you can go with 4 cards. So we've got 8 of Swords. We have 3 Swords. Yeah. So the situation you're in right now has definitely been giving you grief. It's been giving you disappointment, overall disappointment, even maybe even heartbreak, you know? And it's time for healing. They're saying it's time for healing. No more like being anxious, being in your head all the time. Some of you could have wished just for happiness in general. Like, I want to be happy, or I just want to be at peace. I want to feel peaceful. Or 3 of Cups. They're saying you might meet a new friend, or make a new friend, or get closer to somebody you already know. It will be different for different people. About 4 Swords as well. There's more healing. For some reason, I read the 4 Cups as the 4 Swords there, even though I said out loud 4 Cups. I thought of it as the 4 Swords, and then the 4 Swords came out. That's really interesting, like the way Spirit works. Okay, we've got 5 of Swords. Oh my goodness, you guys. You've been through a lot in general. Like, I just want to give you a massive hug, send you so much love. Know that you have a friend in me as well. Like, F these haters. Like, that's just what I want to say. Because there's definitely a lot of like two-faced energy from somebody there. It's just unfortunate because you don't deserve it. Because you're such a kind-hearted person. Like, I do feel like there's a literal golden crown they're putting on you. Like, what other what other things can I say? Like, you're literally very highly thought of in the spirit realm. You have your spirit team constantly guiding you and with you. And deep down, like, this is just meant to confirm your intuition, confirm what you already know. Of course, this is to do with your late birthday wishes and all that good stuff, but nevertheless, you know it's coming. But I do feel like it's to do with the people around you a lot. By the way, I just want to show you a really cute deer. Wait, there we go. Look at the deer. It's this one here. It's very cute. It's a baby. But also they're a weird bunch. They're like, there's a sloth, there's a doggy, there's a deer. That's also a baby. And they're all friends. They're all hanging out. They're all partying. I feel like you're not meant to be like everybody else. You never were meant to be like everybody else. You were always the maybe odd one out growing up as well. This won't be for everyone, but you know, if it's for you, you'll know. But that's the beauty of you in general. They're saying that is the beauty of diversity and uniqueness. We're all weird on this channel as well, so you'll feel right at home here, especially if you're new. And I don't say weird as an insult. For me, weird is a compliment personally. Um, it's all about what meaning we put onto the words that we use, isn't it? It's not about the word itself. Beautifully unique. Huh. You're also, I can see you're also anxious about, like, if you're single, that is for those who are single, because not everybody will be single here. For those of you who are single, I can definitely feel like you've been anxious about, like, oh, when am I gonna find somebody? Is it meant for me? Does the person exist? Maybe you've even lost hope at some point. So guys, there's a plot twist here. It's absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful because so many like sad cards came out apart from the Three of Cups. You know, with the tarot here, that I thought, oh my God, like I hope this is gonna get better, and it definitely does. It definitely does. But it is after you walk away from like a person, a place, a situation that is no longer serving you, but it is to do with your intuition, what your intuition has been telling you. Now, how to, you might ask me as well, how to discern from what's your intuition and what's your fears, what's your ego, what's the rest, you know, your brain stuff. That does what it does. Intuition is very quiet. It's kind of like this whisper at the back of your mind, and it does get louder over time if you don't listen to it. But it's not to say that it has any emotions. It's kind of this calm, collected, matter of fact voice. You will never, like, if you get like a download or some sort of intuition, it will never come with like explosive emotions like fear or, you know, even excitement, to be honest. It will be somewhere in the middle. But matter of fact, this is what I need to do. This is what I've been told to do, basically. This is what's happening. It's kind of like very chill and very quiet, which can get overlooked easily because, again, as humans, we do have, all of us have an ego. And all of us have our own minds, our own desires, our own kind of, you know, fears, whatever it may be, our own traumas. And it's easy to get distracted and to be like, oh no, actually, I want to do this instead of what my intuition, kind of like this wee voice at the back of my mind, told me. So maybe, you know, it's a bit inconvenient to walk away in your situation. Maybe it's a bit daunting because of the unknown, because of what's awaiting on the other side. But actually, they're saying that what you've been through in life so far has actually prepared you for this massive success in general. Like, success means different things to different people, but it actually prepared you for this success that you're about to encounter, this timeline shift that you're about to be a part of, because you're literally being crowned. Also, that it looks like for you guys, maybe you wanted a change, but nothing's been kind of coming in, or there hasn't been the opportunity to act on it. Because also, like, our manifestations have to do a lot with opportunity. Um, and then when the opportunity presents itself, it's up to us then to take it. So for a lot of you watching this, you just haven't really had the opportunity kind of present itself to take it. But with the Page of Wands here, some news is coming your way, some opportunity is coming your way that's being presented to you, and you'll be really passionate about it because you have now manifested it, and you can actually move towards it. This is to do with happiness. This is to do with passion. This is to do with purpose. They're not really telling me like, oh my god, this is the exact situation that's going to happen, because they're saying a lot of people pick this pile, because remember, it's not just the live reading. There's going to be more people watching this after it gets fully uploaded. And they're saying we can't really tell them exactly what it's going to be like, because it will be different for every single person. Some of you will be new love, some of you will be new job, some of you it will be like new friends coming in, some of you all of the above. But the most important part is that it brings healing and happiness with the sun here. What's this devil on the Five of Swords? Well, they're saying some of you might get some action in the bedroom, if you know what I mean, as well. If you haven't, but this is not for everyone, just for those of you who would resonate with it. Okay. Yeah, lots of new beginning energy, lots of movement forward energy. You could be a fire sign, feminine as well, with the Queen of Pentacles here, and there's an Ace of Pentacles right underneath it. So very much like in the 3D, in real life kind of new beginning vibes. And it is all to do with your willpower and your willingness to walk away from something, somebody, a place that's not serving you anymore. Some of you could be like guilt tripped or manipulated, or could have been in the past, into staying in this situation as well, or with this person, or in touch with this person. And so that's being broken. That attachment is being broken. Also, now you know better. They're saying you know better. Strong Cancer placements, strong Capricorn placements, Leo, Sun, Rising, or Venus, of course. But yeah, guys, it will be different situations for different people, but it is something that's been a long time coming. And to kind of recap a little bit, and it's a situation, place, or person that you need to walk away from that will bring this new beginning. But of course, you're not walking away towards nothing. You're walking away towards a new opportunity with the page of wands here that you're actually passionate about. That is bringing you towards your purpose, towards your happiness. Again, it can be a person, it can be a new job, it can be a new love. Different things for different people. Sorry I couldn't get more specific. Unfortunately, there's only so far I can go here if they're not telling me more as well. But yeah, this is all that I managed to get for pile number ones. I can see that you all have very vivid wishes, and you have your dreams. So we keep dreaming big in this channel as well, because the dreams do come true. And yeah, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Sun says, I'm healing from a fake friend and from my mother. I think this wish I wanted as a child is freedom. Dude, I did see Peacock in one of my cars. This is so my reading. Well, I'm glad that resonated, Pointless Peaches, because yeah, it was definitely like a really interesting energy. I'm glad that, you know, you're finally choosing healing, because it's amazing. The freedom part as well, I feel like the freedom brings peace of mind on its own, doesn't it? But yeah, thanks so much for sharing as well. I always love when you guys share your stories, sending your love, healing, and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll move on to pile number 2 now, guys. Alright, so pile number 2, so we chose the Morning Glory. This is your pile. Alright, so you also chose the Smoky Quartz. Your light and dark is being kind of... See this crystal? There's more darkness than there's light. Maybe there's more darkness right now in your life than there's light. Or maybe you're trying to integrate both. You're trying to integrate your left hemisphere brain and your right hemisphere brain, your feminine and your masculine, your angel side and your demon side as well. Because there's balance in things, there's harmony in things, and I feel like harmony is coming your way. This could be like a little general energy for the whole reading, who knows? But there's a lot of information I'm getting just from this crystal. I see a snake. There could be a snake in your life as well. A snake in the grass, I'm hearing. And then they're saying, tell them there's a snake in the bush because there's Australians watching. I'm like, okay. um, well, if you're watching from Australia, then there's definitely snakes there, that's for sure. They're also now reminded me of this Instagram video. It's like a viral video of a guy giving a banana to a lizard of some sort of reptile, I can't remember, and it says like on the glass, um, venomous, but the guy just keeps calling him Venomous, thinking that it's his name. So I don't know what it is. Maybe there is like a person or an energy in your auric field right now that appears harmless, but it's actually venomous. And it's Venomous is not its name. It's actually venomous. Wow, wow. Well, they sure know how to do the analogies with Chris. That's for sure. Because again, like I work with social media, so I'm, I see all the viral stuff all the time. So unfortunately, that was the analogy that came through. But we do have fresh start and joy with this card, guys. I mean, hey, I think you're weeding out the snakes. You're weeding out the weeds in general in your life, and you're choosing yourself. You're choosing joy. I think this is just to see if this is your pile as well, because there's more. There's more to come with the wishes part. Oh my god, now they're singing gospel music in my head. This is so distracting. This is an interesting reading. So I don't know, gospel music could be significant to some of you. Anywhere from religious trauma to you actually enjoying gospel music. It's a spectrum, but that came through. They're just like singing joy. Basically, that was it. I was like, okay. So we do have emotions here with Black Moonstone. Again, beautiful energy, and it's the number one card. So it could be life path number one. You could be born on the first of any month. You could be born in January as well. But also they're showing me the Magician card now. So this is to do with your manifestations. They're saying well done. Well done for sticking to your manifestation practice or whatever you deem. Again, this is an open space for everybody, and different people put different words onto different kind of things, but manifestation is the word I use because it's the most straightforward. Oh, Kobe Bryant is coming through out of all the people. I mean, I know I remember his interview with Jay Shetty on a podcast years ago. This was obviously rest in peace. Because he physically like came through for a second there. I was like, right, okay. Thank you. Um but yeah, basically I remember him saying how important it is to like stick to a plan, stick to your regime, stick to your routine. And the term that I vividly remember him using is, I don't negotiate with myself. As in, like, when you commit to going to the gym the next day. The same with manifestation, because it's all about consistency, right? When you commit to the gym, like, or manifestation, I will do something every single day for this amount of time. And then that day comes, and then you're like, well, I might do it later, I might do it tomorrow, I might just skip today. And his main thing to his success was that he does not negotiate with himself. If I said I'll do something, I'll do it. So I feel like this is very much your kind of character here and integrity. If you commit to something, you stick to it. So your spirit team is really highlighting your consistency in life here, and they're saying well done, because it's easier said than done. It's actually hard to stay consistent. Oh, there it goes, Sunsis. It might be your pile if you saw a snake, for sure, because that was a very strong one that came through. Also, dragons are cool. I think dragon spirits might want to work with you, so you might want to look into that. Got to be really respectful with dragon spirits, but they're really, really awesome to work with once you. This is not like a beginner spirit to work with, but they're really awesome to work with. They do properly protect you. So also, it could be, an actual message for somebody out there as well. Like, don't negotiate with yourself. Stop negotiating with yourself. If you want to stick to something, consistency is what's important. But for this particular group, I don't feel like this hindered your manifestation. I feel like whatever you've been doing to manifest has been working, because we do have a wish coming through. But I do feel like this really peaceful energy. All right, let's get you some tea leaf cards. So we have Owl with good advice from a wise person. That wise person could be Chris slash all the spirits that are talking. But of course, it doesn't have to be. But in general, maybe a podcast that you like to watch could be, significant here as well, that you recently watched or listened to, a book you recently read or listened to, because you can listen to books as well. Did she take them all? Okay. All right, so we do have December. We could be born in December as well. You don't have to. You don't have to be, but December is significant for this group. We'll have hammock with taking a vacation, physically or mentally. I mean, some of you could have wished for a vacation, as easy as that. A great personal sorrow. And we have a fly, a period of ill health, depression. So this is not to say that, oh my god, a period of ill health and depression is coming. No. We look at the bigger picture here with the oracle cards. But I do feel like I want to get tarot cards out, because we do have mountain with major challenge to overcome. So for this group, guys, like, there's been quite a few things going on in your life over the past years that you needed to overcome, you needed to learn from. So we have King of Pentacles. Is it to do with a man or a masculine? It's not about gender, obviously. More Page of Wands. I feel like you guys really been through a lot when it comes to your romantic relationships, romantic situations. You could have, some of you, not all of you, could have even been, financially taken advantage of. Four wands. Yeah, guys, like, it's gonna get so much better for you. I can't even in general, just can't. It was gonna be great. All right, We got the Empress, we got the High Priestess. They came out together. I think you're kind of also incorporating, like I said, you're incorporating the light and dark attributes, but you're also incorporating your third dimensional self with your fifth dimensional self, which is beautiful. Sorry, my hips are really awkward. I really should just invest in a normal working situation, but I'm like, nah, I'll be fine just sitting on the floor. And then spoiler alert, she was not fine. So with the Empress and the High Priestess, I was saying that you're incorporating the two. Because I think it's also important to not get too into the whole spirituality, being in the fifth dimension, being somewhere in another world part constantly, because that does prevent us from living here and now, living in this human experience. Because we came to this earth to experience a human life, right? And to learn. To meet different people, try different things, see what works, see what doesn't. It is a huge process of just exploration. Got Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. Awesome. Well, some of you need to hear this, but if you think that there's no love prospects for you, if you don't believe that anybody could like come towards you and like you couldn't meet anybody, then you will be proven wrong in this scenario, because there is a person out there for you, and they're saying once you meet them, you'll be married in no time, or at least like coupled up properly, because obviously not everybody wants to get married. We've got Queen of Swords here as well with the Four of Pentacles. That is giving me a person, a very cold-hearted person in your life, and this could be like that snake energy I was picking up on. This person has caused you way too much sorrow. But what does that have to do with your wish? We will find out. This could be air sign, feminine, sun, rising, or Venus, just to help discern for you a little bit. There's quite a few people also coming into your life, but I feel like there might be one person that you set boundaries with. I see some of you distancing yourself from this feminine, because for some of you it will be a family member, like a feminine family member that literally just made you cry a lot in your life and be a source of sadness overall, which is quite common. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. We got Two Pentacles. So, guys, for you, there's two wishes. Two wishes that are coming true. So, one is very simple. New love coming in. It is likely Earth sign masculine, if you're into masculines. If you're into feminine, it will be an Earth sign feminine. Regardless, this is a divine match with King and Queen of Pentacles. You're not together yet. For those of you who, like, this is for those of you who are single. For those of you who are already with this Earth sign masculine, Sun, rising, or Venus, there is a proposal or a marriage coming, because my Four of Wands is my marriage card. So this is somebody that is a long-term partner, maybe even a life partner. It will be different things for different people, of course. Maybe it's if you're just spouse, maybe it's your life partner. There could be some distance between you two. It could be like the next town over. It doesn't have to be like, you know, a completely different country. But for some of you, it will be different country. For others of you, it will be like the next town over. It's different for everybody. I keep saying that. Let's strong Gemini placements, Sun rising or Venus, strong Leo placements as well. You could meet like during a vacation. Either they're visiting where you live on a vacation, or you're visiting somewhere. You are already connected in the fifth dimension. You're already intuitively kind of picking up the hints of this union happening. Very attractive. Like, you're gonna be very attracted to each other. But I do feel like it's kind of like moving quickly for people. It's moving quite, because it's like once you meet each other, once you get to know each other a little bit more, it's kind of like everything you've dreamt of in a person. It's gonna be hard to believe, especially for those of you who are completely single now. And guys, the second wish is that you're being left alone. You're being left alone by those who are taken from you and not given back. Whether it's family members, whether it's this fake friend that I picked up on, you're being left alone. And it's an actual wish, because I feel like they've caused you enough depression, they've caused you enough sorrow already, so they're leaving you alone. And I don't know if you guys have to keep on talking to them or not, but basically there's at the very least boundaries, you know. And in general, I'm feeling this sense of community, sense of togetherness. For those of you who have been a bit in your hermit mode, hermit mode in tarot is when you kind of retract from society a little bit and you go within. But the period of going just within is to, maybe do some growth, work on yourself, grow as a person. But obviously, we can't continue staying in that hermit mode, because it then becomes unhealthy at some point, right? You can't just like hermit away from people. But now you're being presented to the world again, or presenting yourself to the world again, and you're attracting your tribe, you're attracting this beautiful community. But that will make those who want to take advantage of you want to leave you alone. So yeah, guys, these are, well, the two main wishes that are coming true for group number two. So yeah, this is all the messages. I'm just reading the chat quickly. That's why I've gotten quiet. Oh, baby dragons. I want to see baby dragons. Yeah, it's oh, maybe I have a feeling that like actual dragon spirits want to work with you if they literally want you around and they're angry that you came home late. But yeah, absolutely. Boundaries with relatives, it's so important, especially if they're the kind of relatives who take rather than give. But hey, it looks like it's getting better. And boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. I am absolutely an advocate for that, always, forever. Alright, guys, we will move on to pile number three. So, hi, pile number three is whoever chose the Daisy card, and this is your pile. And you also chose the Desert Rose. I don't know why I said it like that. Let's see. I don't know why I'm putting it. So we do have innocence and joy. And this is another card that talks about joy. So you could have picked pile number two as well. This is just for those who did. Your dog's name could be Daisy, or your pet's name could be Daisy. I'm hearing for some of you. Daisies could be significant in general for you guys when it comes to your childhood. Daisies were the flowers we used to use for, he loves me not, like that game. You pick a daisy and then you pluck the petals, and then whatever it lands on, whatever phrase it lands on, then he loves you or he loves you not. Like it was just, yeah. But yeah, that's what I was being brought to, like this childhood kind of feeling. Exactly, the innocence. D names in general, like Diana, I'm getting, Deborah, Dorothy. Now I'm hearing Yellow Brick Road with Dorothy, which makes sense. I'm getting like a lot of childhood energy here, guys. So they're they're definitely like bringing me back, bringing me all the way back here. You could be actually connecting with maybe a childhood friend, or recently have connected with a childhood friend, or you could have picked a hobby up. I'm hearing picked a hobby up that you did as a child, or you could have, like, it has to do something with your actual wish, like for example, you wish for something during your birthday when you were a kid, and now it's finally coming through all these years later. Coming true. But you did get number 22 with rebirth. Beautiful. Guys, it feels like you are feeling brand new. Feeling brand new. You're coming back to the things you used to love. You're coming back. Oh my god, I'm like tearing up as I say it for whatever reason. You're coming back to what you used to love. Maybe you lost yourself for a wee bit there, whether it's due to a relationship or whatever your situation is. Because I feel like, especially, we can, as adults, we can really lose ourselves sometimes in the everyday struggle, in the everyday hustle and bustle, in our 9 to 5 jobs, whatever that may be. But here, something inspired you to get back to your roots, remember who you are. Whether you were writing as a child, you were painting as a child, more you had big dreams as a child, but you kind of lost it along the way somewhere. Even dreamt of, like, I don't know, getting married, in a beautiful dress, and like have this beautiful wedding, whatever that may be. Or even sing on stage in front of people, like, I don't know, like Beyonce, or insert your favorite celebrity here. You could be lap at number 22, but you could be lap at 4 as well. You could be born on the 4th or 22nd of any month, or in February or April. Strong R names, B names, and T names here as well. I'm getting Heather as well. Actually, this card really matches the desert rose, so I feel like this was like fitting, very fitting. Menolites. I've never heard of this crystal before. Maybe you have. Yeah, I'm just getting this innocent energy here, guys. I'm feeling like you're a very pure soul. It's very beautiful. Just keep that, honestly. Lead with that, because you have no idea how many doors are going to open for you. Oh, there we go. We already have. You have no idea how many doors are going to open for you when you lead with this wondrous, whimsical, pure energy that you possess. You don't have to do anything to possess it. You already were born with it. I feel like you maybe, like I said, either forgotten or hidden it away. You could even be a psychic yourself, and you just hid away for some reason. As psychics as well, because I've been through this as well with my abilities, I I pushed them away. Like, I didn't want to know, I didn't want to hear anything, I didn't want to get all these visions, especially like as a young adult or like a teenager, because I wanted to fit in. And I didn't want people to judge me or think I'm weird or think I'm like crazy or something. So I kind of kept it to myself slash revoked it. Because you can reject your psychic abilities as well. You have free will in this life. So maybe that resonates with some of you. But it doesn't just have to be psychic abilities. It could be a beautiful singing voice, ability to write beautiful songs, you know, from music to insert any endeavor here too. You know, being a psychic, being a painter, being a writer. Um, because especially as a creative, no matter what you do, people will judge you. So there's always the positive and the negative. But usually the positive overrides the negative, but there's always going to be like negative comments, people who don't like it, etc., etc., no matter what we do. So it's you know, understandable that some people kind of push it away a wee bit. But you got there, like you got there, or you're about to, you're getting there, you're thinking about it a bit more. I'm getting that energy, like this really beautiful new beginning kind of energy. So we do have pin with new job and career. So a new job or a new career altogether for you guys is coming. Easy. Easy for me. This green one wants to come out. Oh, love it. Love it. So this is a career reading. Definitely. So a new job, a new career. I've got dark man. You could be a dark man, or you could be dealing with a dark man when it comes to your career. And there we go. We got crown with honor and respect will come to you. So see, guys, all you need to do is follow this raw energy that you possess. Follow this calling that you've had since you were a child. And we do have dolphin with financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. I feel like this is something you'll continue doing, but again, you could have painted something as you, when you were a child or like adolescent, whatever that may be, and some of you might eventually put it out there and actually gain money from it. But it won't be for everyone, of course. But this is something that, like a skill or like some sort of a dream, a wish that you had from childhood. But it is come to, it is your vocation. It is something that you can monetize, literally. And we've got younger women as well. We've got I with psychic ability, trust your intuition. There we go. So definitely some of you could be psychic and you're kind of just getting back into it. And this is something you'll be able to monetize. That's a wish come true. Let's get you some tarot cards. Yeah. We've got Queen of Pentacles. We've got High Priestess. This is a God-given gift. This is a gift literally passed down to you by your ancestors. But all, like, I don't just mean 3D ancestors. I also mean fifth dimensional ancestors. Yeah, you have a large spirit team. They're very loving, very chill. I like them. So we have High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles. We've got 2 Wands. We've got the Lovers. And we've got 10 Cups. Oh wow, this is such a lovely reading, guys. You might have to, I'm hearing, relocate for some of you, not all of you, or travel. I am hearing an opportunity that's being presented to you when it comes to your career, when it comes to new endeavor, but it is your choice ultimately. Yeah, the High Man showed himself, excuse me, to me. You're changing your perspective about yourself. I do feel like this younger woman is talking about the younger you rather than an external person. I'm also connecting with your higher self at this moment in time, and they're just cheering you on. There's this like, there's this just like deep belief in you that your higher self has, of course, because that is your higher self, that is the highest version of you, and the highest version of you knows what you can do and where you can go. You really don't see this coming. You don't think you have a choice, or you don't think you'll have a choice in this, but you will, because an opportunity will be presented to you, and it is literally your fate. It is your destiny. And I know a thing or two about going against your destiny, guys. It just, when you go against your destiny, because we all have free will, we can all choose, right? When you go against your destiny, it's basically, it's possible, but they make it so hard. They make all the doors just keep closing, or there's constant struggles that, like, monetarily speaking, as well as like opportunity uh wise, like they make it really hard. But when you finally accept your destiny and you're finally like energetically open, not just mentally, opportunities start flying in, literally. And like as I said the sentence, like a bunch of cards fell out. Got Nine of Wands there. Can we clarify this Nine of Wands as well? Because I feel like you're defensive about it. Three of Wands. This opportunity could require, like I said, travel or relocation. And Knight of Cups and King of Cups, but it will offer actual progression in terms of where you want to go. And with the Emperor here, you will be stepping into your masculine energy, and it's all about action, it's all about accountability, it's all about stepping into your power. All of us have both masculine and the feminine energy within us, and it's all about kind of marrying those two together and working and harnessing them as we need. Then we can reach higher levels of consciousness, and we can actually live a fulfilled life when we marry the two, when we don't repress either of those aspects within ourselves. But yeah, I don't see that you see this coming, this wish come true. Your higher self is like cheering you on, celebrating you. This will be something worth celebrating. But also, it requires a wee bit of a change of perspective with the Hangman here, because if you the story you tell yourself, you know, keeps being the same, then of course nothing will change, because you won't make those changes. Because let's say you have a limiting belief of, oh, what if it doesn't work out, and then you are controlled by that fear, that you're scared that it's not going to work out, or you're worried, anxiety, whatever that may be. But when you shift perspective of like, what if it works out, and you actually start thinking of the possibilities of what it could look like when it worked out, because it will work out one way or the other anyway, right? It's like, no matter what happens, as humans, we're built for survival. We will survive, even if even if quote unquote we fail. Usually, like, the rejection is like a redirection anyway, to like a different path, a different opportunity. But basically, I'm just kind of like walking walking you through this process of, like, what if it doesn't work out? Like, if you really constantly think about that, when you start thinking what if it works out, your mind naturally will try and go back to what if it doesn't work out. But you gotta train your mind, because your mind, as humans, we weren't created, our brains weren't created to be happy. They were created to survive. That's why we're here today, and that's why we survived as a species, right? So it's important to understand that. And rewiring our brains and creating this new neural pathways takes time, but it takes consistency. And over time, it can be done. However, I really feel like this with this group, like you're already, moving towards this shift. You're already remembering who you are. You're already reclaiming the spark back. And that will result in a wish come true for you that's literally from your childhood. And this brand new job, this brand new opportunity will literally bring you honor, respect, financial gain, elevating timelines overall, creating a life for yourself that you're proud of. Not to say that you're not proud of your life now, like I'm sure there's plenty of things to be proud of, but this is something that will elevate your life and bring you this beautiful Ten of Cups emotional fulfillment and purpose as well. Because I do feel like you guys will actually help people with this. Like I said, even if it's just like just art, because some people like to say, oh, just art. No, it doesn't help anybody. It does. It still does, because if people are connecting with your art, it makes them happier. It makes their day. This opportunity in general, it's super hidden, so they don't want you to know exactly how it's going to happen. Just know that it will come from like a masculine energy, and it will require you to take action and make this choice. But it is this wish is coming true. Very late, very late birthday wish, but it's coming through. Ah, see, Sun says wanted to be a lawyer. One of my closest friends just graduated from law school, um, so it's definitely hard, but it's it's possible. The thing is, like, I when I was also figuring out, like, oh, what do I want to do with my life, what's my purpose, all that stuff, it really helped me, like, just getting back to the roots and be like, hey, I've always been a writer. I've been writing since I was like 7. And then one day it kind of just clicked and be like, okay, yeah, actually I'm supposed to be a writer. And then like my spirit team just like cheered me on. Finally. But it was like at the back, like you said, Sun says, at the back of my mind. Um, it was there the whole time. I was just kind of like ignoring it because I was thinking that, oh, maybe it's not gonna work out, or say I kind of been through this process myself, and it's interesting how it all worked out. Because once I accepted it, I had like 3 offers within 1 week and met like closest people to me to this day, and then I was in a full-time job within a year, within less than a year for actually. Um, so, with hard work, because I was working 70-hour weeks for that 1 year, but with hard work, it's definitely possible. And the rewards that lie on the other side, it's worth it. I mean, for me, it's worth it. Obviously, like I said, everybody has their own free will and can choose what they want to do with their life. But if it's something that if you want a change, that's what I wanted to say. If there is a change that people wants to make in their life, if they want that change, if they want to change careers, if they want to do something different, then the worst thing that can happen is that it's not going to work out, and then just move on. Move on with your life, try something else. Because my mom put it as well, like, well, you knocked on a bunch of doors, you saw what opened, and you walk through the ones that are open, and that's it. I think it's also important to get good at being rejected, because I got rejected, guys, like from at least 300 jobs, at least, before I got mine, the one that I am in now. So yeah, you have to love what you do for sure. It doesn't feel like work. It really doesn't feel like work. But yeah, I mean, with law school, if you find meaning in it and you don't mind putting the work in, I think you should do it. But that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, I will always like cheer people on, like to to do things that they want to do. I will never discourage people from their dreams. That is just not what this channel is about, because on this channel we dream big because dreams come true. And we just accept that reality that dreams come true. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. It's only a few of us today, but I did do this really spontaneously. Um, Again, this video is going to be up for everybody else to watch shortly, and you can rewatch this if you're just tuned in as well. So yeah, I love you guys so much. If you like my vibe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. As always, your subscribes mean the absolute world to me. I am so grateful constantly, and if you are my subscriber, then you can be sure that you receive good vibes from me every single day. You receive gratitude from me every single day, and you have a supporter and a friend in me by default. So thanks again, guys, so much for everything. And yeah, I mean, if you would like a personal reading with me, sorry, I'm just sort of scatterbrained today as well. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can just email me or DM me on Instagram. All the information is in the description box down below. I believe I've already added that anyway. And yeah, support you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you in another reading. I will try and end this now somehow. Bye, guys.